Okay, we're back. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Should have gone straight to this. Oh wait, the thing doesn't show up. That's alright. What's up, Luke? Called Mum. Why, do you have a phone? Oh. No, I was calling Mum. God damn it, Mum. Why do you always open it from that side? Hey, can you close this little bit of curtain, Luke, please? This little bit of curtain next to your computer. Thank you. Anywho, let's move on to the next quest. Yep. Saved it multiple times, got distracted for about a minute or so. In fact, I should really restart the timer starts. Save.
Now that I have the Isu device forged, we need to move quickly. You distract Atlas while I sneak into his private chambers.
More sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed human experiments, Atlas confiscated a device and kept it. That device theoretically could add a third helix to my DNA.
I've seen what these Isu devices can do. It's not pretty.
The science is sound. And I've even found evidence of tests being done on humans that looked promising. In previous cycles, of course, before Poseidon outlawed experimentation.
Just tell Atlas the truth. You have good intentions.
If he's afraid of his enemies hurting me now, what will he think of me undergoing this procedure? Besides, he can't break Poseidon's law.
I'm not sure a good Dicastis goes behind the back of an Atlantean Archon.
I've been preparing for this my entire life. Don't worry. Just keep Atlas talking while I'm in his chambers.
I don't think we have anything in common. What are we supposed to talk about? The weather?
Atlas is a jealous lover, and he's already threatened by your role as the Castis. Why not play to that advantage? Whatever you do, don't mention my plans.
Great. This will do wonders for our relationship.
Everyone knows it's lonely at the top, the Castis. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, we're supposed to go now. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well.
I've studied this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
Shit, man, I don't even think Atlas will be talking to us. Okay. He's hoping I choose the right questions. So it's 1, 1, and 3.
I could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
1, 1, and 3. Oh, seriously?
Elpis, what are you doing here? With her, no less.
The Castis and I were just taking a stroll and...
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No, you two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
What game are you playing, Castis?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
What? Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
Don't talk about Elpis that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
Yeah.
The truth is...
What? What? What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt against the issue with hybrids.
No!
What did you do?
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
I didn't see nothing.
Ah, it seems my brother finally got his due. Was this your judgment, Castis?
I killed Atlas. It wasn't my intention.
You hoped to rule by his side to ease the conflict between humans and Isu.
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as I would have hoped.
I support you. You can assume his role as you see fit. I will handle Poseidon and my brothers.
Thank you, Azais.
You can't be more corrupt than Atlas. And Atlantis can't fear progress if it hopes to pass this cycle.
Atlantean politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world. What will you do now?
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu can do it, why not me? Still, I didn't want to start my reign this way.
You started your reign by saving my life. Normally, I do the saving.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Castis.
Huh. Level 71. I think I should upgrade something. Well, I know what I'm going to upgrade. It's probably not the best thing to upgrade, but I'm going to upgrade it anyway. And this is far good from far from good. Okay, what's in here?
Elpis will make a better ruler than Atlas. She certainly can't do any worse.
You can't do what you want here.
Huh, was that possible? To add Isu DNA to a person? So, thinking what Atlas said. I think it was in the last episode he said it. About, maybe I should change the horse. Nope. I mean, sure, I like that hood and everything. But... oh yeah, I was gonna change the horse's skin. And hair. And eyes. Ah, you don't need to do that. Oh. Yeah. That was stupid of me. God, I wonder how much left. I mean, how much of the story we have left?
Oh. Looks so peaceful from up here. It always does. But it never is. I know, Icarus. I'm tired too. I've met so many people. Archons, kings, and now Isu. They're all the same. Go do this. Bring me that. Go kill him. I don't know if I can do this anymore. If I were ruler, things would be much, much different. What's that, Icarus? A speech from your new ruler?
Tonight we feast. Oh, that's pretty funny. For tonight, we dine. Oh, you get it.
You! Bring the food! You bring the wine! For tonight, we feast until our bellies are as round as the moon. That sounded good.
I don't have wine, but if I brought you some bread, would you help me?
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the Dicastis' speech.
It was more of a fantasy, really. Call me Cassandra.
I thought it was wonderful, Dicastis Cassandra.
Just Cassandra is fine. And what's your name?
Alcon. You're even more special than all the bedtime stories my parents used to tell me.
What's wrong?
My parents are missing. They left for their assignments, but they never came home. The Isu won't help me. But then I remembered the story of you helping a lost girl in the underworld, who found her parents in Elysium. So I came to you.
A child without his parents? Not on my watch. As the Castis of Atlantis.
Oh, thank you, Dica.
You said your parents never came home. If you could tell me where they're assigned and what their names are, it would be very helpful.
Mata's name is Rene. She's assigned to the harbor. Pater is called Damadis, and he's assigned to the Adamant Quarry.
You're very brave. Now, go home where it's safe. I'll go talk to the harbor master and whoever is in charge of the quarry. I'll come find you once I have some answers.
Okay. What's quest? Of course. Think about changing my gear too. Oh, the look of my gear, removing the upgrade. Oops. Oh shit. I didn't put the right one back on. Yeah. I don't like the helmet, to tell the truth. Yeah, it's like super generic. I love ziplining. Zipline! South Park episode. Should actually go see. Oh, fucking watching it again. I'm gonna go watch it later. If I remember.
The Castis. Have you come to analyze the recently discovered coral permutations fastened to the hulls of our vessels?
No. I'm looking for a woman named Rini.
Yes, well, that is a subject I have absolutely zero authority in, I'm afraid. I cannot help you.
Her son is very worried.
Please, do not asphyxiate me!
What are you doing?
I like humans, and I liked Rini. Poor Alcon. But if they hear me talking to you, they'll kill me.
Tell me where she is!
I told you, You'll find my contact not far from here, but...
You have made... Thank you.
Please don't! You have compassion, Ticastis. You may be the only one who can calm the brewing storm between humans and Isu.
I just noticed the lines on her head, but then again, her face is covered by the mask.
The harbor master was right. They're waiting for me.
Well, I'd hate to disappoint them.
Why don't we just take the thing off? I wonder if that glow that we saw around me covers the helmet.
Can't fight forever.
world that I want to see.
A note. So this Zarius abducted Rini. I'm going to find him.
Project Olympus. Raised its ugly head again. Oops. Okay, where's the way across? Oh, he's the way across. Still, this thing isn't even deep enough to prevent, to get ships across. Sorry. That's correct. Might as well leave him with the demon horse. Shadow Me, that's his name. That's what the horse.
Move!
For some reason, I suddenly realized reminded me of Shadow Me.
Careful. Oh, there's a lot of guards for a quarry. I wonder why.
Oh shit. Excuse me for a sec. I'm glad I got that ability. You know, the ability that makes his guards disappear. Oh, we gotta go further down. You know, I've noticed maybe 2 or 3 different type of color variations of those chests. Not sure which one I like the best. I saved it right before coming in, we'll be fine.
Well, isn't this an honor? How'd you get past my guards?
I'm looking for the Madis.
And why would the great Vicastis be looking for missing humans?
I never said he was missing.
Very clever. Hybrid. When my humans transport adamant to the experimentation chamber, they don't always return. Occasionally they fall through the cracks, like rats.
A little boy is worried about his father. Just tell me where this experimentation chamber is.
Your compassion for humans is unproductive.
Your hatred for humans is self-destructive.
Fine. It's in the garden of Kimopolia. But you're wasting your time. The doors are locked.
And I'll just have to find the key.
You can try, hybrid.
You know, treating humans like vermin will get you killed one day. Consider yourself lucky I'm not making that day today.
Okay. I've just got to see something. How did I do that? Was that right before I entered the area?
I don't want to be spotted here. There's a lot of guards for a quarry. I wonder why.
He's on fire. He's on fire. He's on fire. Okay, when we get to the stuff up here, I'm just going to skip through most of it. Oh, except for the choices I should have taken.
When
Tell me where this experimentation chamber is, or I'll make you eat your precious adamant.
primitive, violence is all your kind understands.
Tell me!
Fine. It's in the Garden of Chimopolia. But you're wasting your time. The doors are locked.
Then I'll just have to find the key.
You can try, hybrid.
You know, treating humans like vermin will get you killed one day. That day is today.
I don't think
I
it.
don't like the sounds of this experimentation chamber. And what do the Isu need with all this adamant? Halcon's probably wondering where I am. I'll go see him. The watch will be vigilant here.
Oh, we'll be fine. Especially after I save. Now, where is Archon? Oh, it's the kid's place. Oh shit, look at that. Oh, it looks like scales.
Off we go now.
Or it could be just a trick of light. Okay, let's talk to the kitty. The kid. What the hell was that? It does that a bit of yourself, not sure why though.
Digastis Cassandra, did you find...
Not yet. But I know they were taken to some sort of experimentation chamber by an Isu named Zarios.
Zarios? But he was always so kind to us. He gave us food and defended us when the others called us rats.
Do you know where I could find him? The doors to the chamber are locked, and he's my last hope of getting in.
He's usually at the fortified Doma of Miniseas, but he's always protected by guards.
That never stops me.
And how far away is he? Oh, not that far. I was even there the whole time.
Let's go.
Run faster. You know, I know during horse races, the jockeys use whips to get the horses to go faster. I mean, they hit their backs, so they're behind. Well, maybe not the back end of them. My question is, if we hit the front end of them, does that make them go in reverse? Oh, I thought I cleared out this area. I did clear out this area. Yeah, I definitely cleared out this area. Yeah, I definitely remember clearing out this area.
Let's go. They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
Out of sight, out of mind. And where the hell have I heard that before?
Zarius, you've abducted your last human.
Stand and fight!
I'm surprised the father saw me. Thought I was being super sneaky. Oh well.
Oh no, I'm going to see if that hurt. No one survives a fall like that.
Oh, it's just here.
What do you see that way?
All clear as far as I can tell.
Keep searching. They must not escape.
I understand.
I remember these doors. I came into them, found nothing.
Yeah.
Eh?
Oh, Kira. Shit, I should have realized that when I saw it before. Kira. Kira just happens to be the Greek name of Juno. Juno, when the Romans conquered Greece, they took some of their gods and since they renamed them. In fact, I think the only god they didn't get renamed was Apollo. Let's see, Zeus became Jupiter, Hera became Juno, Artemis became, I can't pronounce that, I think it starts with a B. Yeah, Apollo was still Apollo. Hephaestus became Vulcan. Ares became Mars. Aphrodite became Venus. Hermes became Mercury. Poseidon became Neptune. Pluto became Hades. Hades became Pluto. I can't remember what Saturn was. You know, solar system and all.
This key looks like the one Atlas gave me. Maybe it can help me get into the experimentation chamber.
Okay, so I was just looking at I just saw something on my screen and never mind. Let's moving on. Map. Oh no, I wanted inventory. Might actually be quicker to take the boat.
No, not today.
For some reason I started to think of this song. When the sun is rise like that with a beautiful amore. Wait, haven't I been here before? Or is this the different one? Nah, it's a different one. The other one didn't have the Pokemon, and the other lower garden didn't have that coming. Okay, before we enter this, we've got to do a lot of save. Did you see that? They said today. Alright. Usually when you have the key like that, two halves of the circle.
This looks like the perfect place to hide missing humans. Locked. But I think I know what opens this.
Oh wait, there's the keyhole.
The more complicated the key, the bigger the secret.
Where have I heard that from before?
Someone really doesn't want any visitors. I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight. Yeah.
Just...
Follow me, dude? Oh no, I think it doesn't follow.
You
Hey, isn't it Da Vinci's Petruvian Man? Shit, surprised shit's even growing down here. I mean, I understand these ones, but not that. Oh, save. Let's receive it. So I can just get on top of my head. Oh, that felt weird. Oh wait, let me just check my damage. Ah. Minotaur. Cyclops. This is the lab where they were created, probably. I mean, if the simulation is based on something that happened, then yeah, this is where they were created.
What is this? Malaga!
Ah, I've been waiting for you, Cassandra. Welcome to the birthplace of legends.
Who said that? Show yourself!
My name is Aita. I am a scientist, and in many ways, these are my children.
You created the Minotaur, the Cyclops, the Riding Dread. They're monsters.
Are we not all monsters? Imperfect beings striving towards our ultimate potential. Is that not why you are here?
I'm here because a little boy's parents are missing, and all signs point to you.
How very human of you.
Jesus. Yep. I wonder if he's got the same voice actor, because he's been voiced twice. How do you pronounce it? Aita? He's been voiced two different characters. Bartholomew, I can't remember both of his names in Black Flag, and also in Black Flag, John some rather. His Pirate Times incarnation and his modern incarnation. No, his recent modern incarnation. But wait a second, if he was both alive, if they were both, oh shit. I was thinking about the experiment that he underwent that screwed up his head, that scattered him across time, you could say. Oh, Jesus.
Damavis! Rini! Are you here?
Over here! We're here!
Please help us!
The Castis, you're here.
Lyra, what are you doing here?
They came for me in the night. I'll never be safe.
Don't worry, I'm getting everyone out of here.
Didn't anyone teach you it's cruel to lie?
What? What's cruel is abducting and experimenting on these people.
Without sacrifice, there can be no progress. Without experimentation, there can be no perfection.
You're breaking Poseidon's law.
I am advancing knowledge for the betterment of Atlantis. Poseidon's lack of vision keeps us in darkness. But we are close. So very close.
Humans are not animals to be caged and tortured.
We created them to serve us. That is their sole purpose.
Let these people go.
It's too late for them. Project Olympus has already begun. One human escaped before the transformation was complete, and lives were lost. This won't happen again. Surely you understand. So, you've seen the beast she becomes.
I'm getting these people out of here.
But don't you want to know what's behind this door?
Okay. On this guide I'm using to help me choose the right answers, he said make a save before the choice is made. The moral question is, what I'm going to do now is probably not the best idea, but I'm going to load a save, do a quick save before that. Then I'm going to, I'm going to see what happens through the door, and then I'm going to say I don't care. I really do want to see what's behind the door.
All right, I'll play. Tell me.
Why tell you when I can show you? Just know to enter the chamber is to...
What if I just killed you, set these people free, and broke through your stupid door?
He's not there.
You can't kill me, Cassandra.
He's not actually here. I think, look.
I can see you're struggling. What if I told you the greatest achievement in Atlantis is behind that door? And that we owe that achievement to you?
What are you talking about?
Through there is a path to immortality. For you. For us. Embrace your legacy. Forget these miserable humans. Abandon morality, and the answers to all your questions are just beyond that door.
Please! Save us or we'll die!
You will be reborn! Don't you want to know why you're really here? Free the people and this door will remain closed to you forever. Pass through, however, and it will lock behind you. These rats will be mine. What will it be, the Castis? Their
Look at his
lives?
eyes. One green,
Or
one
your
blue.
destiny?
I forgot about that thing.
I'm sorry.
No! Please!
Don't leave!
I actually want to see what happens.
What? No. Impossible.
You. It was always you. Human. Isu. Perfection. The Isu blood coursing through your human body makes you the perfect vessel. It has endowed you with their resilience and our consciousness. More so than any other of my creations, you are what Project Olympus was always meant to be. The ultimate weapon. Imagine if we controlled an army of you. The inevitable war between humans and Isu would be over in a heartbeat.
Not if I cut...
Don't waste your energy. We can always create more.
These experiments have gone too far. Poseidon's going to hear about this.
Jesus. Clones. Jesus. It's like the upcoming war that eventually screwed over everybody. I make a save here. Make another load, which was the last quick save that I did. Then we're going to go through all that again. Go through all that again and then wait, this isn't the save. I thought I saved it. I'm positive I saved it.
I need to stay hidden.
Oh, they must have taken me back to the beginning of the level. I mean, if these guys are dead, which means it's probably going to take me through the Olympus thing. Cassandra is the perfect warrior. Well, the Mystios is the perfect warrior. I mean, you managed to kill all of these. Oh, except for that.
A metal of extraordinary properties restructures the portion of the human brain responsible for emotions. We've engineered it to remove fear. Enhances your more animal instincts. Why hold a weapon when you can become one?
I didn't know we could actually see this. Oh no, it must be that only one.
Who or what are you?
We already know what these fellas are. Oh wait.
Grant us the sight.
To watch over our legacy.
I still have nightmares from our fight in that labyrinth.
Yeah, considering how many goddamn times it took me to kill that fucking thing.
She nearly turned me to stone. Even now, I don't feel safe looking into her eyes.
Yeah, I'm not wasting my time fighting those things. Okay, we're going to skip through this next bit. Pretty much until we get to the end.
The Mavis! Rini!
Skip.
Humans are not animals to be caged and tortured.
We created them to serve us. It's... So, you've...
I'm getting these people out.
But...
I won't play your little games. I'm getting these people out of here.
So, you would choose to let your small-minded morality hinder your progress?
What if I just killed you, set these people free, and broke through your stupid door?
I already know what happened.
What are you... Please!
Don't you want to know?
Fuck your door. I promised a little boy I'd bring his parents home, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Very disappointing. No matter. If there are two things Atlantis has in ample supply, it is adamant and humans.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Thank you, the Castis.
I'll get to see Alcon again. Hurry!
Yeah, right into the poisonous people's way. Oh shit, there was Juno. Okay, curious about one thing. What would have happened if I had exited that door? Shit, man, was that Juno actual Juno, or was it just a simulation of her?
How can we ever repay you?
Tell your son if an issue ever calls him a rat again, because this Cassandra will deal with them personally. Poseidon lied to me. They've been experimenting on humans this whole time.
Okay, we're gonna make another save. Then we're gonna load the last, was it the last manual save we made? I just want to see if the same thing is. Load. See if anything changes when I walk out the door. Nothing changes. Bob's your uncle. Those goddamn clones. Oh, the door's this way. I go back and finish reading it. I knew those boxes looked familiar. Okay, that answers that question. God, I made a buttload of saves today. This is probably the end of the DLC. In the DLC, I should probably make more than one save, eh? Oh. Okay. I would prefer to do this during the day. Skip the daytime not. Yeah, no, I'm here on safe heavy. As well as regular heavy. Yeah, it's the fate of Atlantis.
My Castis has returned. I can only presume you've delivered Judgement to Atlantis.
You said you outlawed experimentation on humans. All of it was lies. The issue are out of control.
What are you talking about? My laws are absolute, and by them all must abide. I have declared it.
Your laws have done nothing. People are suffering under your rule, and you don't even realize it.
No one would have the audacity to disobey me. Surely this is a mistake.
You should listen to her, you know.
Judo. Impossible! You're forbidden from entering the city. Guards!
Your guards respect your sons. And when you appointed that hybrid as your Castis, your sons turned to us.
Even my sons know better than to bow to a warmonger!
The humans are bringing war whether we want it or not, Poseidon.
They should after what you've done.
You mean what they've forced us to do. Poseidon worries about the sun and his solar floral regeneration project. Catastrophe is coming for us. On that we agree. But there is only one catastrophe. Humanity.
You can't trust Eta!
It was hidden only to Poseidon. My wife knew everything about it.
Hybrid. Project Olympus was my idea.
The end of a cycle in Atlantis doesn't have to be a catastrophe.
It's far worse. We've detected changes in the surface of the sun. If we don't prepare...
If we don't prepare, humans will kill us all. The only ecological catastrophe we face is the one we created ourselves.
When I got here, Poseidon said I was where I belonged. Someone tell me why I'm really here, now!
Such sadness. She's even more human than I expected. Eta, answer her.
Gladly. In you, we found opportunity. Imagine the possibilities if we duplicated your hybrid form. We could employ our technology to control your mind. You, hybrid, can be used to craft Juno's ultimate weapon.
Or rather, you could have been. My husband's experiment was promising, but after observation, we've decided you are a failure. Our new weapon is far deadlier than you could ever be.
The Ekatochires. Aida, you didn't.
I did.
The Ekatochires will rise. Project Olympus will strike fear so deeply into the hearts of humanity, they would never consider revolt. And you will declare my husband the Castis Vasilevs.
The Castis, stop this. If they are successful, we are doomed. All of us. You have to trust me.
You, deal with these two. I'll find a way to stop their plans.
It's too late. The procedure was already a success. The Agadochires lives. Can't you hear him stir?
You did this in my laboratory under the palace. Entrance was barred when I outlawed human experimentation.
What is that sound? Is that your weapon?
I will bring justice to these two, but I need you to stop the Agadochires before he kills us all. Go!
I'll be honest, I did not expect Gino to show up. I mean, I saw him earlier before, but... damn. Now... let's see... which is Ares' last breath? Oh, that's fine. I wasn't going to use that anyway. You know, I'm beginning to think that this actually happened. It's a good thing I didn't go all the way.
By the gods! Are those people? Minions are for Maita's experiments. I can't get too close. The only one dying is you.
Ah, damn it, I didn't do that. One versus 100.
Honor the fallen by wielding their fear.
Oh shit.
Remarkable. You really are the greatest of the humans and of my people.
Where's Juno and Etta?
Imprisoned, for now. But they will not stop.
If imprisonment won't stop them, then leave them alone in a room with me. I'll make sure they never hurt anyone again.
And what would that prove? That you're as cruel as Juno and her husband?
I don't intend to prove anything. I intend to stop this, and save those that suffered because of your hubris.
So in the end, you brought Judgement to Atlantis after all. Very well, Gastis. Do you still have Cerberus' device?
Oof. Come on. I want to know what happens.
I didn't tell you everything about your stuff. It is a bridge between your two selves. But by coupling it with the powers of the devices you retrieved from the Cerberus and the Gatochires, we can end Atlantis' cycle forever.
I wasn't just awakening my sixth sense. I was unlocking the power to destroy the entire city.
In the wrong hands, the staff has the power to destroy everything. That is why you, and only you, could be its keeper.
You act like you knew this would happen.
I'm tired, just as you are. I waited many cycles for Atlantis' final judgment to come. I only wish it had come sooner. Think of the suffering it would have prevented.
If we do this, you and your sons...
My family have had generations to show kindness, modesty, temperance. We refused, and in so doing, this choice was made by us as much as by you.
The humans in this city don't deserve to die.
When we do this, the horns will wail and the animals will be set free. Humans in the Borimos Ring will know to take their boats. I assure you, they will escape.
If we sink the city, but I'm in it, then I die too.
No. You are the keeper of the staff. It will protect you. Unfortunately for you, now is not your time.
You said it yourself. Juno and Aita will never stop. I've seen those laboratories, the experiments in them. There's only one way to end the suffering here. Destroy this place.
Yeah, I've been wondering to myself, why don't we use the other orbs from the Minotaur, Medusa and all that? You have been judged and been found wanting.
My one wish is that I had more time to learn from you. In time, I may have learned to be more human.
Here, Poseidon.
Maybe that's Ayla's choice. Rise Olympus from the water, or leave it at the bottom of the sea.
Keeper of the Staff, your trials are over.
Back in the throne room.
Tell me, now that you have seen the fate of Atlantis, how do you feel?
You want to know how I'm feeling? I'm tired, Alicia.
Your burden is great, Keeper. The staff will replenish your physical body, but with time, you must learn that your strength comes from within.
So what was all this?
What you have experienced are echoes of memories, distorted, but no less real.
Ah, they did actually.
Whose memories?
These two. Some were even my own. In my time as Dicastis, I also tried to bring balance to Atlantis, but it wasn't enough.
You?
And now you.
My trials forced me to reunite with my grandfather, Phoebe, Brasidas, even Elpinor.
And in so doing, you passed a valuable trial. The staff has the power to prolong life. That is not your role. You must learn to say goodbye again and again. But let death take what it will from this world.
Were they real?
They are with you always, so yes. In time you must let them go, but that will be another trial.
My trials in Elysium brought destruction and rebellion.
Not due to you, but Persephone. She was a ruler who controlled her domain through extreme order. In so doing, you saw that her rule was doomed to failure.
In the underworld, I was forced to endure a realm of pure chaos.
Indeed. Hades was a king who invited that chaos, and devastation came with it. But know this, you will be forced to endure far worse suffering before your death has come.
Yeah, that suffering is time.
Elysium and the underworld were doomed. But in Atlantis, I almost thought Poseidon and I could do some good.
Yet there you discovered the issue as we really were. Flawed. No matter how many times I have seen that echo of memory, my home always meets destruction.
I'm ready to leave. You coming? We are entwined after all.
You saw Persephone rule through order, Hades through chaos, and even had a taste of being a ruler yourself in Atlantis.
It was a disaster.
You have seen there is no path to power for the Keeper. In the staff, you have the ability to bring this world to its knees, but that is not your role. You must use your strength to restrain the power of the staff, to guard it, to keep.
The ear of memories.
My mother once told me I was sent by the gods to protect this world. I gave her my word. And now, I give my word to you.
And what of your word, heir of memories? You must wake up and redeem yourself before it's too late, or it will be you who tears this world apart. Now awake. The interloper has found you. Wake! Now!
God, that one was Sisu time.
No! Where are you?
Talking to yourself, Layla Hassan. Clearly the Isu artifact has had quite the effect on you. You're going mad.
Mr. Berg, you finally showed up.
Most impressive. I knew if anyone could discover this place, it was you. But you left Abstergo before you could be assigned this mission.
Sigma 6 found it just fine after you tapped into our comm signal. We know it was you.
Correct. What you don't know is that I've been listening in for much longer. Ever since you found the Book of Herodotus, from Templar research I'm sure you stole.
Abstergo are murderers, and you're nothing but their killing machine.
A righteous claim. And what of the Sigma team I dispatched earlier to find you? You killed them.
Look, I saw your files in the Abstergo database. I know about Alina. If you knew what the staff could do for her...
Don't say a word about her.
Then forget it! I was trying to compromise.
No compromising. The artifact is coming with me.
You had no right to do what you did to Deanna. You should have come after me!
You're always next on the list. I'll check you off today.
You're a real Yahomar, Otso. This is over.
Indeed. The world outside is coming to its inevitable end. Whose side you're on won't matter anymore. Come. Hand over the staff.
It does matter. I'll always be an assassin. And if you want the staff, you're gonna have to take it from me.
First Victoria, now me. Admit...
I don't know what to do.
You can't handle the power of the artifact.
Oh, that was easy.
Wanna know my favorite thing about the staff?
Don't gloat.
It's the... immortality.
Petty to the end.
The thing is, Mr. Berg, I don't care if you live or die. You just gotta get out of my way. Face it. Templar's lost.
Was that a good idea?
Altair 2, come in. Altair 2, come in. Atlantis has been compromised.
My legs.
Alethea? Alethea! Okay, think, Layla. Your comms are broken. How do you get help?
Oh, what do I say? I mean, it's pretty much a no-brainer, but... yeah, what the hell do I say? I mean, I killed a friend. Killed a friend. Ooh, let me go over this over in my head.
Vic, I failed you. I'm sorry I didn't listen. I wasn't there when you needed me. You remember that night you made dinner? I'm sorry I said you can't cook. If I knew this is what would happen, I never would have... Please. Send me a sign. Your earpiece. Can anyone hear me?
Victoria, we've been trying to find a way to force communication. First, we lost everyone's vitals, and
Elena.
then...
It's me.
Layla? How? This is Victoria's channel. Where is she? What's been happening down there? Did you finish the trials?
Yes, we have the staff. I finished our trials, but...
That's incredible! An actual Isu artifact in assassin control. This changes everything.
I'm not in control, Elena, and nothing's changed. Also, Berg is the interloper. He's in the throne room with me. Look, I'll explain everything, but the Templars know what we're doing, and they're after us. I need you to get me out of here.
With you? Are you safe?
We fought. He passed out, but he's stable. Please don't make me check on him.
You didn't kill him.
No. He's still alive.
Sit tight, Layla. We're coming for you, but it might take time. What are you gonna do?
Until you get here, I'm going back into the Animus. There are a lot of people to say goodbye to.
What's with the light? I mean, I get it's cinematic, but... Damn, what's with the light? Okay, I'll admit, this tells me absolutely nothing. Oh, it's like one big ass cliffhanger. Big old flip the finger to me. It was nice to see a, guess you could say, semi-live action. Oh, it's not live action. An actual version of Juno that wasn't digitized. Although this technically was digital. Oh, actually, the memory remnants. Oh, modified memory modified memory remnants. Wait, I can't remember. Did Cassandra's body, when in the modern day, did it fade away and turn to ash? Did it just grow old and die? Well, I did not want that to be the first thing I saw, but oh well. That is the end of the DLC. And now, I thought I already found this thing. There. Anyway. And now I feel like going home.
Move!
Well, if I can remember which way. Well, I know it's this way. Not this way specifically, but this direction. I'll be honest, I enjoyed the DLC a bit, but you know what I found a little bit unresolved? Where? Oh wait, I'm lost. This way. And we are home. Oh, the first home. Oh, technically second home. You know, the first home being... What's it called? Sparta. Okay, thoughts on the DLC? I'll say everyone but the last one was well thought out. However, did not like that ending. Yep, didn't like the ending. Now, we're going to do some searching on her Wikipedia page. Oh, on the Wikipedia page. Huh. I'm going to end the video here pretty much. Oh, whoa, where the hell am I? Yeah, I probably shouldn't have been moving around when I wasn't looking. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the DLC. And I did, well, up to a certain point. But anyway, bye-bye now.